about Russia and North Korea. Garrett Tenney has more.
There were a lot of high hopes and expectations 7 years ago when President Obama first addressed the UN, but today the administration is looking at more of a mixed bag of results with varying degrees of success. In Iraq and Afghanistan, despite the president's promise to end the wars and bring our soldiers home, there are still thousands of U.S. troops on the ground fighting the Islamic State. And while the White House touts the Paris Climate Accord and Iran nuclear deal as two of its signature accomplishments on the international stage, it's also faced with the reality that the easing of tensions with Iran that was hoped for hasn't happened, and that North Korea is moving ever closer to its nuclear ambitions despite international sanctions. But in his final address to the UN before he leaves office, White House officials say the president will attempt to define his legacy as one that made the planet safer and more prosperous, while still acknowledging the major problems the world continues to face.
On the one hand, there are enormous positive indicators in our world today in terms of economic growth, standards of living, the ability to forge international cooperation on very difficult issues like climate change. At the same time, that there's also a great deal of unease about a range of issues.
The president is also expected to tout the Paris Climate Accord and Iran nuclear deal as examples of the kind of international cooperation that can be used to solve future crises. That strategy hasn't worked when it comes to Russia, though, which, among other provocative moves, has unabashedly continued to threaten Ukraine after taking over Crimea. President Obama is also hoping to address the ongoing refugee crisis with a summit on Tuesday, where the U.S. and other countries are expected to announce new commitments to accept additional refugees.